Well, I mean, that was my first LPGA victory, and it was a major, so I didn't expect it, and I feel really honored to have my name on the trophy. And I'm really excited about this week because last week I had a good finish.
You did?
And yeah, I think I'm ready for this week.
What, in the big picture, Shanshan, did last year's win here do for you? You were the first from mainland China to win on the LPGA, let alone win a major championship. How did it change for you? How did life change?
Well, can't believe it's been a year already. It felt like it was just maybe last month. And I would say that my life hasn't been really changed because, I mean, golf is getting more and more popular, but not as popular as the other sports. But I would say that I was named the best non-Olympic athlete last year of China because golf wasn't in the Olympics last year. And now golf is in the 2016 Olympics.
Yes.
If some Chinese can do well there, and I'm pretty sure it's going to change the whole thing.
Just been practicing. My game hasn't quite been where I've wanted it, and so I have my coach in town, and we've been working on a few things and just really trying to get back under control of my golf swing.
Was that always planned to have your coach here, or was that a potential 911 call?
No, he was planning on coming, but I wanted him out last week, but he couldn't come, and so he came in early, and I haven't played well really the last couple months, and so I needed to get control of my misses, get just the distance back, and we're getting closer.
Shanshan, can you just talk about the golf course? Does it look different than it looked last year? What are your impressions on it? You've seen it so far this year.
Well, I just played 9 holes before I came in. I think the narrows are just as narrow. The fairways are just as narrow. The greens are actually maybe a little faster, I would say. And the rough is really, really thick because this is only Tuesday. But I think it's as long as last year's maybe weekend already. So I'm expecting, to stay in the fairways, if anything. And the scores wouldn't be too low, I think.
Would you like them to cut that rough? Or would you like them to cut the rough down, or do you think that helps you?
I think it helps me because that would give us more challenge. And last year, the reason I won was because final day I hit 17 fairways. And the only one that I missed the fairway, I made a birdie. So I think that was why I won. So the longer, the better.
When I won in 2010, the rough was really, really bad, but you could get lucky, and have a lie where you could advance it or get it on the green. And not this year. You're not going to get lucky at all. The rough is a lot worse than even in 2010 when everybody was talking about it there. I was putting on the green, and Karina Scher was there, and I said, "What do you think about the rough this week?" And she goes, "It's like a water hazard on the side of the fairway," and it really kind of is because you really can't advance more than an 8 or a 9 iron out. So the golf course is playing long, it's playing tough. I mean, the greens are as perfect as I've ever seen them. And the golf course is in splendid shape. I mean, I think that they brought in some of the fairways even tighter, and they want it to play like a major, and it's going to play like a major.
A lot of things have gone well for you for a long time now, but you're 0 for 8 in your last 8 majors. Does that weigh on you up here?
A little bit. I feel like I've had chances. I've been in contention, so it doesn't really weigh on me that much. But I mean, the U.S. Open weighs on me probably more than anything, just because of how poorly I played there. But I mean, I feel like my game is made for majors, and I think it's just kind of a matter of time. So I'm not really that worried about it. I want to win. I mean, I want to win tournaments. I mean, yeah, you want to make them majors, but I just want to win tournaments. But I think more than anything, my game sets up for majors. I hit it pretty straight, hit a lot of greens, and I'm a grinder. I get out. I mean, I don't give up. I think that's what always kind of keeps me up in contention. Is I don't give up out there, and so I don't know. I love hard golf courses. I love the challenge of just maybe a couple under par winning a tournament. I think that's great, and I hope that it's that way this week too.
Well, I think it's especially from a prestige standpoint and a money standpoint, I mean, it's a dramatic difference from our everyday average tournament. So, you want to win the majors because if you win a major, it's almost like winning 2 tournaments on our tour, from a prestige and a money standpoint, and for what it does for your career. So, it's a huge discrepancy versus the men's tour. We have changed our numbers of majors to 5, but I think that our landscape is so different from the men's tour because we need our sponsors to keep going. We need the Evians of the world. We need the Wegmans of the world to really lift our tour up, and they've done a very good job at that. And I think that we want to be different. And so I think adding a 5th major this year is going to be a very good thing for us. I just love competition. I always have. I'm a terrible social golfer. I am. I'm horrible. And this is the kind of stuff that I strive for. I live for this kind of competition.
I got to follow that up. Let's talk about the social golf. You mean can't go play with your husband? Don't like playing with friends? You get too competitive out there?
No, it's just I just can't focus. Like I'm kind of one of those people that are built for competition. I need the nerves. I need that butterflies in your stomach. I need that look in my eye to play well. Like I'm terrible. Like when I have to go and just like practice or even practice rounds.
So what are you going to do when you hang it up someday?
I won't play.
Really?
No, I won't. I'm not the kind that would play. I mean, you see that with Annika. Annika doesn't really even play that much anymore. I saw her down in the Bahamas, and she's just enjoying her kids and all this stuff, and she doesn't play. I don't think that I would play either.
Yeah, Shanshan, she's funny. She doesn't. Her English it's kind of broken a little bit, but when she's pretty funny she'll tell jokes and she laughs a lot, and she's fun to play with actually because you never really know what she's gonna say, and so. She's not playing well. She's pretty honest with you. Oh, I'm not playing well today, and so she's okay with that and kind of goes about her merry way.
Is number 1 something you always think of? If you told NB you want to knock her right off?
Well, are we filming that?
Filming.
Well, I would say that I'm really enjoying because, like I said earlier, I enjoy learning languages. So I do hear, many different languages. I know a little of Korean and Japanese, so when they talk, actually, I can pick something up, and then I will feel happy. Maybe I heard some secrets, and then maybe some secrets, and then what was the second part? Sorry.
Do you want to go get NB?
Oh, I totally forgot it. I don't usually, when I set goals, I don't really set numbers. Like, I want to be number 10, I want to be number 5th or number 1. When I set goals, I actually do, just try my best. And, I actually aim at somebody instead of, like a number. So Yanni has been my target the whole career because we are the same age and we've known each other since we were 13. So she was always ahead. And now we're getting closer and closer, but still I haven't caught her yet. So I'm still trying. And
we're still filming, by the way.
Oh, I've told everybody. So even she knows. It's okay.